So, weiter geht's. Also, Madame, wir haben da deine Tiles.
And in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Okay.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Los! Ich will ballern. Wieso wird es als Stelle bezeichnet? Ich will doch da mich nur ausrüsten. Perfekt. Ich will das Teil ausprobieren. Das geht ja ewig. Wow, was ist das? Hallo? Das habe ich vorher nicht kapiert, dass das ein Gegner ist. In die Gewusel.
Our skills are unrivaled.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanical ended up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Ich habe das Gefühl, wir machen da irgendwie voll der wichtige Scheiß für die Leute. Das ist wirklich sehr wichtiges Zeug. Und die, keine Ahnung, freut sich irgendwie fast gar nicht. Oder irgendwie, als wäre es so, ja, ist auch Zeit geworden, so nach dem Motto irgendwie. Ja, dann probieren wir es mal so wenig wie möglich kaputt zu machen von diesen Tilers. Die Frage ist nur, ob das überhaupt funktioniert. Ja, sicher jetzt auch das Elektroteil ausrüsten.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Okay, dit is een battery en het proces.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you.
Ja, meine. Doing God's work here. Hui. Oh shit. Vergiss die ganze Tür falsch, oder? Ich habe mittlerweile 73 Medikits, Mann. Kann ich die vielleicht auch irgendwie verbessern? Irgendwann. Das ist irgendwie, ich weiß auch nicht. Ich glaube, es ist 99 Maximum von diesen Tränen.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Nice! See ya! Aber 3000 habe ich jetzt bekommen. Muss ich jetzt immer noch 10.000 zahlen oder hat das jetzt droppt sie den Preis jetzt für das, dass ich da geholfen habe, dass die Leute am Leben bleiben dank mir? Ruf erhöht, wie hoch bin ich jetzt? Ruf. Gut. Haben wir 5% gesenkt, okay. Also wenn sie jetzt auch betroffen wäre, die sieht ja genau gleich aus.
Put that down. Are you crazy?
Wollte ich nur genau anschauen. Salvage and Shipping.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Well, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
Da hin.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Yes.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Okay. Also, wie wir ich da jetzt zu tun habe. Ich muss schnell nachlesen, bevor ich jetzt so einen Scheiß mache.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Not a word. Pity. My guy in marketing is about to lose his other thumb. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Mhm.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Habe ich das?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. Too bad. You know where to find me when you're ready to pursue a respectable...
Natürlich. Ist jetzt da so Kopfgeldjäger-Scheiße gewesen, wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe. Interessiert mich jetzt noch nicht. Ich kann irgendwann so schnell gehen. Falls es dazu kommt oder es notwendig wird.
C&D Boardworth. It's not
Schauen, ob ich jetzt sogar die Schlüssel bekomme von der Madame. Hallo!
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Da komme ich reingestürmt. Immer noch 10'000, du Grüsige, Mann. Lass mich in Ruhe.
Anytime.
Ich muss mir da kurz ein paar Waffen salvagen. Also. Rot. Fort. Krallenharke. Technik plus 15, Wahrnehmung minus 1. Krass. Ah, das ist aber nur Technik. Und nicht die anderen zwei da. Blocken. Weiß ja nicht so recht. Kann man von dem Menge überhaupt irgendwas sonst noch brauchen? Ey? Ich habe genug Kleider eigentlich. Das ist Stufe 2. Das ist Stufe 6. Macht das irgendeinen Unterschied? Das ist irgendwie mehr wert und hat mehr Rüstung und überhaupt. Ich glaube, der hat einfach sehr viel Platz zum Sachen reinbauen. Die haben halt nichts zum reinbauen. Nicht so dem, dass es irgendwie eine leichte Rüstung ist oder so. Einfach. Rüstungstyp Mittel, Rüstungstyp Kleidung. Kleidung. Leicht. Mittel. Leicht. Nein, das hat nichts mit dem zu tun. Ich glaube, das ist einfach, weil es Kleidung ist. Bullshit. Unbedingt das Stuff da wieder verticken.
If you're here for...
Ich will bei dir Sachen verkaufen, du Halsabschneiderin. Vor allem jetzt Tatsache, bevor ich das Zeug weiterverkaufe. Ob ich da kann so Sachen auch herstellen, verbesserte da. Es gibt ja so eine Tüftlerwerkstatt. What the fuck?
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice.
Natürlich.
A lot of slogan. Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or, so what can I get you? Some soap?
Ich will eigentlich nicht fragen.
Have a look.
Hacken +7. Ah, das wird jetzt langsam besser. Schwere Rüstung. Viel Verteidigung. Ausweichen, Tarnungsfertigkeiten. Okay. Kann man überall lügen, okay. Ja. Yeah. Jetzt für Waffen noch schnell drüber fliegen, was dann hat. Ja. Interessiert mich nicht. Was soll ich jetzt noch wählen? Fuck. Flügegedächtnis, Mann. Okay, das ist noch gewesen. Der Ärztin. Ah, mit der Ärztin habe ich will aber stimmt. Ich löli. Hä? Ist das nicht der Stag gewesen?
Keep hanging. What can I...
Ah, okay. Kann man nichts herstellen, irgendwie so bessere Medics oder so Stuff. Du kannst du etwas verkaufen?
Hello. Now, a better selection.
Stimmt, jetzt kann ich da ja die verbesserte Medizinscheiße kaufen, als geheißen. In 2 Sekunden 25% Leben, Spacer's Choice. Medizin +5, Technik +5, Technik. Führungsfertigkeiten, Tech-Fertigkeiten. Stimmt ja gar nicht. Was sind Healings? Die besseren Heals? Ja. Erst das? Nein. Useless. Was?
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Hä? Wieso bin ich jetzt so small? Du nährst dich. Da, oder was? Ich bin da vorhin rein und rausgelöscht. Also, warte mal kurz speichern. Oder meint er Security wahrscheinlich? Ja? Da kann ich sicher rein und rauslatschen, wenn ich will. Mate, muss ich jetzt das Schiff verlassen, der Scheiß? Ach so, ja natürlich. Lieber da geschwind. Ausweismodul. Das ist ein Ausweismodul, das mit dem Holomantel kombinieren kannst. Wenn du das damit verbundene Sperrgebiet betrittst, wirst du automatisch getarnt. Ah, ja. Okay. Du jetzt trotzdem sicherheitshalber mal schon nochmal speichern. Eindringlinge müssen mit Erschießung und Bußgeldern rechnen. Holographische Verkleidung aktiviert. Ein Holomantel ist aktiv, du hast daher zeitweilig Zugang zu diesem Sperrgebiet. Bewegung verbraucht die Energie des Mantels, wenn die Energie aufgebraucht ist, werden dich Wachen zur Rede stellen. Wenn du dich aus einem solchen Verhör herauswinden kannst, wird dein Mantel zurückgesetzt, aber weitere Verhöre werden schwieriger. Aha. Okay, jetzt muss ich einfach dahinter irgendwie kommen. Die sehen jetzt alles aus. Jetzt schon gedacht. Muss ich das Schloss jetzt da knacken?
Got it. Heads down.
Nicely done.
Okay, das ist falsch gewesen. Geh weg.
Great work. There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do it.
Entfernen das Datenmodul aus dem Terminal. Datenmodul habe der beschlagnahmte Waren, Sicherheitsprotokolle.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up. Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Mhm. I guess. So, was haben wir noch gehabt? Ah, das wäre auch da außen gewesen. Das da auch. Ach komm, machen wir doch zuerst als erstes diesen hier. Ach, kann ich dir noch schön mitteilen, von wegen, dass du das Arschloch bist.
Hey there, Captain. Anything I can do for you?
Ah, okay.
Be seeing you.
See you.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever...
Hey, you got a second?
Es sieht so aus, als würdest du mitkommen. Sehe ich das richtig?
Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by. Just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Aha.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers? Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want in your crew? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Das ist ein Tortendiagramm.
It's delicious.
Oh Gott.
Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top. Classic. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Mhm.
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Ach komm.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Что ein
I could
Problem?
spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me...
Also verpieseln wir uns von da.
to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Tüfteln. Aha, oh, da kann ich die Waffe verbessern. Interessant. 54 Bits ist eigentlich nicht so viel, oder? Schade. Ja, voll, das ist relativ günstig. Machen wir mal. Jetzt ist die Stufe 6. Ach so. Ja, lade ich doch mal so. Da noch. Ja. Ein bisschen Tüftele. Los.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Ist geil gemacht. So.
Real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I'd look up at night, but...
Catwalk 5.
Geil, Open World ein bisschen wieder. Okay, ein kleines Open
Meters
World.
without stubbing your toe on a loose rock here.
Ich will wieder fighten. Aber richtig Questmarker gehen. Was ist das? Oh, das ist etwas klar. Mittlerweile.
We were destined to prevail.
Ist das jetzt die richtige Waffe? Ja.
Get past that armor.
Mega Trouble. Sie halten richtig viel aus mittlerweile. No! Wie viel haltest du's? Oh mein Gott, ey, das ist ja insane. Gott, ey. Schweres Maschinengewehr, okay. Hui, hui, hui. Aber jetzt hast du ein bisschen zu viel können haben, die Buben da. Ah, das sind die Skills, kann ich noch verteilen. Eventuell sollte ich vielleicht langsam wieder mal ein bisschen auf Schadensskills gehen. Aber ich bin da voll hinten drin bei denen. Oh, da habe ich kurz nüssen. So. Also, ja, komm. Ich tue jetzt zuerst die noch kurz einmal. Sicher mindestens auf 20. Begleiterfähigkeiten. Du kannst den Begleitern befehlen, ihre besonderen Fähigkeiten gegen den von dir anvisierten Gegner einzusetzen. C. Begleiterfähigkeit 1 und 2, okay. Oh, gegnerisch. Wait, wrong weapon. Ah. Bam. Jawohl, Mann, richtig gestunt wird er.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Jo! Fancy. Kann man auch richtige Skills benutzen. Und da ist das natürlich ein bisschen einfacher. Ich muss das nachschauen, was der Skill genau macht. Fertigkeit. Überladen lässt den Hammer niedersausen und erzeugt dabei eine Welle, die Gegner schockt und Robotereinheiten betäubt. K.O. schlagen, das Ziel wird zu Boden geworfen und ist ein paar Sekunden lang bewusstlos. Oh, das ist mega gut. Und was kann der Wicker? Trickschuss. Beobachtet werden nicht Ziel, bei eurem spirituelle Erleuchtung aus dem Lauf seiner Schrotflinte zu teilen lässt. Okay. Ich kann die auch ausrüsten, also neue Waffen geben, sehe ich da. Schrotflinte und so einen Stab hat der. Schreibe das aus Teil. Ich könnte ihm theoretisch eine Granatenwerfer geben oder so. Ich muss mal so. Und ihr da geben wir das da. Ja, das ist doch fix gut. Oh shit, okay. Das ist dem Fall nicht erlaubt. Ja, magst du speichern?
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph. That's the last of them.
Okay, sonst hat es glaube ich nichts mehr. Das ist ja nicht.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Was gibt's?
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle. The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest regards.
So ein Arschloch, Mann. Gerade eine schmieren, Mann. Intelligenter Roboter. Das wär's schon wieder gewesen, oder was? Habe ich da sonst noch irgendeine Quest offen? Nein. Das da. Nope. Das da. Auch nicht. Ort, Region. Groundbreaker, Weltraum. Ah, das ist viel gescheiter, wenn ich es so sortiere wahrscheinlich, ja. Ja gut, dann gehen wir wieder zurück. Vielleicht finden wir ja noch einen Fight auf dem Weg. Ist irgendwie ein bisschen schnell gegangen.
Explains how we ain't dead. Without the pylons or the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice will just drift off.
You can only move forwards or backwards as a society, and I, for one, fully support our progressive efforts.
Interessant. Was ist denn das für ein Händler? Elite-Soldatenkörperpanzer. Der 29 Rüstung. Ausweichen, Tarnungsfertigkeiten. Jesus Christ. Verteidigungsfertigkeiten. Schwer, Mittel, alles Mittel. Alles klar. Der Shit, da kann ich jetzt eigentlich verticken. Ich glaube, es gibt das wirklich nicht. Oh, was ist das? Ach, das sind Drogen. Brauche ich alles nicht, braucht nur Gewicht. Schwer ist eigentlich die, wo das gar kein Gewicht, sehe ich das richtig? Doch, es muss wahrscheinlich Gewicht haben. Es hat Gewicht, ein halbes Kilo. Ich muss das Zeug vielleicht irgendwo beim Schiff lagern.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hallo. Das da in die Spinde hineinlegen oder so. Echt. Transferieren. Das hat kein Gewicht. Was heißt denn da in dem Fach? Gar nicht, okay. Schrott hat Gewicht, aber das kann ich immer verticken. Aber warte mal, die Mods wäre gescheit, wenn ich es da irgendwo bei so einer Kiste könnte hin tun. Ist da irgendetwas in der Nähe? Ist jetzt da keine Kiste? Irgendein Behälter oder so? Na gut, in dem Fall ist es der Spind da. Ne? Da. Alles da rein. Platz. Bei der Rüstung könnte ich es eigentlich ziemlich genau so machen. Die Waffe kann ich wieder verschrotten. So. Irions Steinschloss. Das ist die Waffe, die ich von dem Dude da vorhin bekommen habe. Stufe 10. 44 mal 2, okay. Ich könnte noch Schaden machen. Okay, interessant. Ja gut, mal abgesehen von dem. Ja, machen wir es mal so. Und auf zum Groundbreaker. Jost.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Do return in one piece.
Natürlich.
Yes, Captain.
The Centrus in our midst. Gott. Philosophist.
Hey, be careful with those crates.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Ja. Können wir gerade behandeln, los. Ah nein, warte, das ist wieder die. Tagebuch.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Okay, das ist schon gewesen. Gib mir etwas. 3500 EP, okay. So schnell etwas. 7000 nochmal, okay. Was haben wir da noch? Schrottsammler im All. Oh ja, Cash und ganz viel so Produktscheiße wieder.
It's almost time for today's episode.
Bla bla bla.
I've got a
Ich
lot.
dir noch schnell meinen Schrott verkaufen. So.
If you're here for what do you want then? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Go right ahead, sweetheart. Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
Okay.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
That's half the reason I make them, my dear. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where...
Ja.
Gracious.
Muss ich jetzt wirklich 10.000 Bits für den Drecksschlüssel zahlen? Das ist mein ganzer Cash.
Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in men, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently. And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide. Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs. That handsome Bertie Holcomb's hair isn't exactly free, after all. Bertie the Black Hole Holcomb. Handsomest young man to come out of the tossball leagues in, goodness, a generation at least.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Neither do mine, dearie. Old Gladys knows the value of good work. You'll be compensated accordingly, I can promise you that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies. You keep talking like that, I might be making a throw pillow out of your hair next.
Oh, feels bad, man.
Law bless your atoms. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart.
Natürlich.
You know where to find me.
Die hat Haar auf den Zähnen. Die Madame. Oh, sei das Notsignal. Also komm, machen wir doch die Quest gerade schon, wenn wir updated sind. Wait, ich kann mich doch zum Schiff teleportieren, ich Löli. Ich kann nicht immer dort hinten latschen. So.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Ja. Hä?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain,
Jesus.
We are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Jawohl.
See you soon, Captain.
Das heisst, ich kann jetzt dort hin, ha? Terror 2.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright.
I'll lock
Aber
up behind you.
ich könnte noch geschwind was mit dem Roboter kurz anschauen. Diesen. Aha. Jetzt haben nicht irgendetwas von einer Liste noch gesagt. Ja, no. So, Landeplatz von Roseway.
Don't they have anybody to greet arrivals? For paperwork or ticketing or what all?
Also ist der...
Subtle work, Captain.
Ja, Boah.
Shoot up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
Ich glaube, wir werden es noch herausfinden. Come on here.
Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Okay, es gibt da irgendwas so Raptoren-Dinge. Raptidonkolos. Okay. Speichern. Oh!
Everyone all right?
Okay. So, Raptorenviecher gibt es da in dem Fall. Oh, organic.
They left their own outside for us. Was it that bad?
Jesus. Und ich kann einfach rein. Hä? Okay, jetzt check's nicht. Wie kann ich rein, wenn sie da außen verreckt sind, sozusagen? Also, ich kann jetzt die Tür einfach aufmachen, ohne nichts. Okay, sie sind schon reingekommen. Fortschrittlicher Schutzhelm. The fuck? 26 Rüstige. Aber ich brauche halt, ich glaube, ich brauche die Stats da eigentlich. Block- und Tarnungsfertigkeit. Sieht schon geil aus. Was sind jetzt meine Skills? Schleichen ist fast useless, aber das ist mir eh egal, ich schleiche eh fast nie. Technik. Ja. Ist recht hoch immer noch. Ja, ich glaube, es ist lange schon. Ich könnte jetzt mal mit der richtigen Rüstung machen. Berke. Kann man dir helfen, Dude?
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Don't mention it. Anything else you'd like to know? Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. What do you think? I'm the landing pad guard. I was standing out on the fucking tarmac. Hell of a job until all this. Oh, before I forget, Auntie Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
Comms, Roseway, Communication Room. Hä? Ah, dann habe ich 2 Quests.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. More often than not, seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here. A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facilities. No more uninspired dolts like my associates here. No, please, hold a moment. Our security forces have proven themselves to be quite worthless. You seem someone not averse to risking your life if the pay were right. Might I interest you in an arrangement of sorts? Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. we were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? Very well. We'd formulated the world's most effective appetite-suppressant toothpaste.
Ja, wenn du für eine Zahnpasta entwickelt, mit der sich der Appetit uns das effektiv unterdrücken lässt.
Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap Diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well. Please, I'm begging you. It's just in my safe. Look, I'm trusting you with the code.
Was ist das jetzt schon wieder für eine Quest gewesen, Mann? What the fuck? Das ist sowas von ultra lächerlich einfach nur. Oh, das beschränkt einfach nur, das ist das gewesen. Fucking Diät-Zahnpasta, ey, für das lässt sich da oben metzgen. Ja. Was haben wir da sonst noch gehabt? Hä? Notsignal, da.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Seriously? Captain, I believe he's making enraptured. It's an aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug. Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Okay.
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days. No. But there are outlaws shooting it up. I'm guessing it hasn't been secret for a while. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here. Yeah, I get it. It's just there's sure to be some big corporate cleanup crew after this. They'll find my stuff. If you change your mind, I'll make it worth your time. My equipment's in the lower levels. Wait.
Yeah.
It should have been running this... If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium. Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
Okay.
This should prove a worthwhile endeavor.
Ugh. If I had to look at those yellow walls all day, I'd make a point to sleep on the roof.
Reden. Mit dem Huhn.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... of course, because I didn't... I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist. I was brought in to study the raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them. They are insatiably hungry, absolutely impossible to control in any fashion, and indeed appear to be powered entirely by hate. No amount of studying will enable us to control them, or even slightly sate their aggression. Indeed. Now that you fully grasp the gravity of the situation, I wonder if you might do me a favor. What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying to, anyway. Why, yes, I suppose I could. Thanks.
Certainly not. But Porter and his goons are busy with the outlaws, and Anton's busy holding his head in his hands. Seems as good a time as any to get a bit of work done.
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps.
I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab.
I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
Die Leute. Ah, das sind die wieder. Ja. Was ist da jetzt nochmal wollen? Mit dem
You've
Affenzirkus.
returned? Well, I've no interest in entertaining your inane chatter.
Wieso kann ich den umbringen? Wie heißt der? Anton Crane. Check's nicht. Ich weiß actually nicht mehr, wieso dass ich den Dude umbringen kann. Ja, egal, machen wir eine andere Quest bis dann. Das wäre da aus. Okay. So viel leichte Munition. Ich brauche eine Waffe, die leichte Munition verschießt. Was ist das dort nicht? Plündererschläger.
Down they go! Everyone all right?
We didn't have many trees in Edgewater. Seems a shame to cut them down.
Never anger a man of the cloth!
Du bist nicht einer. Ohne Damage, ja.
That one's done.
Here goes nothing!
Plasma-Karabiner, neue Waffe. Okay. Mal ausprobieren. Oh shit. Da habe ich jetzt nicht aufgepasst. Was jetzt? Dahinter war das Labor, ja. Dann war irgendetwas anderes.
That's the last of them.
Ah, da. Adleraugen-Sturmgewehr. 6. Sind das 6 Schuss? Okay. Oh, okay. Mal ausprobieren.
We've got a fight on our hands. A fine hit, Captain.
Okay. Höher. Pro Schussschaden. Definitiv. Eine gute Fernkampfwaffe. Ups. Alles voll mir. Das könnte man dann natürlich basteln. Ah, na gut, ich habe jetzt natürlich nichts dabei. Also, Lagereinrichtung. Jetzt fett's. The fuck, man, Haufen Scheiße. Hallo.
You won't get any mercy from me. That's the last of them.
Scheiße.
Everyone all right?
Zum Glück haben sie eine Stromwaffe, ey. Wenn ich die mit diesen normalen Schüssen hast du null Schaden an diesen Robotern.
All this space and this is all they get to sleep in?
Stimulation.
I don't even know how you can get a kitchen this dirty with just canned food.
Was sind da drinnen? Ah, wieder Rüstungen. Okay. Säurereiniger. Ganz viel Muni. Fuck, ist das jetzt gewesen?
This must be where Mr. Shaw's been working.
Clinic's investigating.
Here they come. Nice one, Cap. That's one down.
Can't get past the armor! Everyone all right?
Alles gewesen. Das wird wahrscheinlich die Waffe sein von dem einen Dude, den wir da halten. Ach, das ist mir nicht so auslesen. Ich mag nicht. Hast du schon gesehen da drinnen? Ah, voll.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Schweinerei. Let's go. Das LMG. So, Fertigkeit. 10 Punkte. So, jetzt müssen wir wieder mit der Waffe ein bisschen pimpen. Kritischer Schaden durch Langwaffen plus 50%, das tönt gut. So. Das gesehen. Was haben wir da noch? Da hinten. Oh, das Skill kann ich ja noch. Ah, ich muss es noch bestätigen lassen. Stimmt. So. Ja, komm, das da hätte ich noch. Günstiger. Ich könnte alles günstiger haben. Ich das ernte, das Zeug da. Oh, das geht Leute. Oh shit.
Here we go.
Da ist Ernteerfrüchte. Ich darf nicht. Ungeziefer. 112 Schaden pro Schuss. K.O. schlagen. Ein richtiger Revolver. Oder ein Magnum. Mal ausprobieren das Teil. Oh. Da überall müssen die Minen rumliegen. Dass die das nicht gehört. Oh shit. Tschüss, Gott.
That's the last of them.
Ja, da gefällt mir der andere da ein bisschen besser mit dem Scope.
What the? What was that?
Here we go.
A fine hit, Captain.
Aj, aj. Ja, da ist einer. Ich muss sagen, die Waffen haben trotzdem, wenn man teils so relativ genau drauf ist, sie haben nicht eine 100%ige Genauigkeit. Oh, da hat es wieder einen Wurm. Jetzt gehen wir in die Haut. Das kann ich sicher aufmachen.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal?
Aha.
Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here? You and me both. Name's Lillian. Lady named McCass hired my crew as gun hands. I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind. Don't mind the asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty What's-Her-Name. She's in the labs, pinned down. If a whole team of gun hands can't get through anti-Cleo security, what makes you think I could alone? I ain't paid near enough to be dumb. Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. I'm sweaty. I got clawed by one of them monsters. I've been in the dirt all day, and I got bugs in places you don't need to know about. I'm on a fucking break. Got a smoke? Oh, well, figured it couldn't hurt to ask. Hey, I ain't inclined to stop you. Stay clear of my team's business, we'll get along fine.
Okay. Habe ich jetzt eigentlich noch nicht machen, jetzt hast du das andere noch machen.
Mysterious doors are the funnest sorts of doors.
I always wanted to sneak into a secret lab by crawling through the vents like they do in the serials.
Okay, verstecktes Labor.
Haven't smelled anything that foul in years. What do you think died in there?
So langsam will mal da geschwind die Waffe zerlegen. wir eigentlich? Pulshammer. Nee. Das sollte wieder entlang. Taktische Schrotflinte. Ja, gerade ausprobieren. Nehmen wir anstatt diesen. Nehmen wir zuerst da durch.
That's the last of them.
So taktische Schrotflinte. Ich meinte, ich kann jetzt irgendwie so vollautomatisch schiessen. Schwach. Dann fällt mir Stunk, wäre immer noch am besten. Dann einfach so einen ganzen Kanister dabei, oder was? What do you mean? Hä? Ah, wahrscheinlich komme ich dort nachher dort raus, wo die andere gestanden ist. Oder so. Greifst du mich an? Ja. Ist noch mal so eine. Ja. Okay.
Hey! You! Over here!
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Was ist jetzt der Crane schon wieder? Also viel zu viele verschiedene Namen im Moment. Ich komme einfach nicht mit irgendwie. Ich lüge sie einfach mal an. Ist immer gut.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness.
Schon möglich.
Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble. Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. No, but it is a secret. Well hidden. Off the map. Any place worth hiding is worth raiding. Granted, diet toothpaste is not exactly what comes to mind when I imagine secret research and underground labs. Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here. What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged if you gave me a break. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn?
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. I am good for my word. You will be equitably rewarded, on my honor. But I will not haggle or bargain with you until you help me.
Also komm.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are two ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. So you lied about not knowing Crane. I suppose I do not blame you. We liberated that research. We did not steal it. And yes, a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. Semantics. If I were consigned to spending my days making diet toothpaste, I would pray for a bullet to my skull. It is my one bargaining chip. If you want this research, you will help me out of this mess. Because Crane is a tool. Because no good deed goes unrewarded. Because doing me a good turn is the honorable and decent thing. Take your pick. Crane is being used by Auntie Cleo. And now he is trying to use you. So what does that make you? Fair. But while I may be trapped for the moment, those scientists are trapped in corporate slavery for the rest of their sad, sorry little lives. Don't you see? I am setting these people free. I am doing them a favor. Won't you do me one in return?
Alter, wie lange wir das weiterziehen?
I do not want charity. I will put something pretty in your palm for your trouble. You have got my word on that. Would you rather run errands for a corporate puppet like Crane? Listen, you are being used. Because Auntie Cleo Incorporated have their hands so far up his ass, they can move his mouth. This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers. We liberated them. They should be thanking us. All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy. Better to die than live in a state of slavery.
Ich weiß ja nicht, das überlässt man im Normalfall den Leuten selber.
We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp.
Ja, da hat sie aber recht.
We raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause.
Ich habe das Gefühl, es ist voll das wichtige Gespräch und ich bin da voll am No-Brain.
All wars have casualties. I regret taking a life, but we were doing them a mercy.
Das ist okay.
I prefer freedom fighter, but I will not quibble over semantics. Come on now. Do you want to be dull and boring and servile like everyone else? Or do you want to break some rules?
Was mit so einem Satz muss ich mich jetzt überschnurren lassen? Ich wäre eigentlich so oder so wieder helfen, aber das ist jetzt echt der dümmste Satz, um aus der Diskussion zu gehen.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt. Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you.
Aha, Arschkriecherin.
You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit. I'll help however I can. A raptidon is an apex predator, native to the jungles of Monarch. They are entirely unsuited to life on Terra 2, which may account for their horrible temper and appetite. What? Do not give me that look. I am allowed to have hobbies. Biology happens to be one of them. Yes, we accidentally released the Raps into the world when we attacked this place. But I am not at fault here. Those scientists had no business experimenting on these creatures.
Oh, das ist nicht mein Fehler gewesen.
The Raps took us by surprise, as they would anyone. My crew were split apart and lost in the corridors. They went one way, I went another. You'll need a keycard to unlock my door. I don't know where they're kept, but I'd start by checking the security office. Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Eben. So. Jo. Ich glaube, dann mache ich in dem Fall da jetzt mal noch eine kleine Aufnahmepause. Ja. Ich würde sagen, merci vielmals fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.